I'm Lacey Menasco, the administrator of the Idaho Bean Commission. I've been here for about a year and I've really enjoyed getting to work with the bean industry here in Idaho. The Idaho Bean Commission was created in 1957. Its role is really to support and promote Idaho beans, both commercial beans and bean seed produced in Idaho. I grew up on a cattle ranch in northern Nevada and studied agribusiness at the University of Idaho. I knew that I wanted to work in agriculture, but my goal was to have a job where I could clean up before work instead of after. So I knew I wanted to get involved on the business side of things. After getting my master's degree in agricultural economics, I went to work at the Idaho State Department of Agriculture in the Market Development Division. I was there for almost 7 years, and during that time I worked internationally promoting Idaho food products around the world, as well as domestically within Idaho, working with farmers markets, agritourism, buy local campaigns, and also managing the Specialty Crop Block Grant Program. Idaho is a really unique growing environment where we have warm days and cool nights and nice cold winters. So we have a really good environment for growing seed crops because there's very few diseases here. In addition to our environment, we work very closely with the Idaho Crop Improvement Association to have a very strong seed certification program. So the seed from Idaho that you buy has gone through a very rigorous inspection process, starting from the foundation seed production, multiple in-season field inspections, windrow inspections, lab tests to test for germination and varietal purity. So it really is some of the best seed available, and one of the best things that growers can do to ensure profitability and good performance from their crops that they plant is to really invest in that blue tag certified seed from Idaho. Every bag of seed that's purchased from Idaho that's been through the certification process will have a blue tag stitched right into the bag, so you know that you're getting just the best quality seed available. So the Bean Commission really has two approaches. One, we focus on production research that will benefit our growers here in Idaho. So we're working with a weed scientist at the University of Idaho to manage nightshade. We also have projects in the works for some fertilizer trials. Another area of research that we've been doing is seed trials overseas, particularly in Mexico. Over the past 10 years, we've done multiple trials throughout different regions of Mexico where we send Idaho certified seed down and plant it next to maybe a traditional variety and see how the yields turn out. We do a big field day and invite in the growers and let them see for themselves the difference in Idaho certified seed versus maybe their traditional varieties that they would grow. So any seed that's planted in Idaho to produce any bean, but especially produce bean seed, needs to be produced in Idaho. And so we have a pretty good system in place to protect our environment from diseases like anthracnose or bacterial wilt or rust, because we're not introducing new seed varieties into the state of Idaho. Our Bean Commission budget doesn't allow us to do a lot of this research on our own, so we've worked closely with the Specialty Crop Block Grant Program to fund most of our projects that we do. So we're very grateful for those Specialty Crop Block Grants that we get through the state of Idaho through the U.S.A. One of our projects that we're excited about that we're finally getting wrapped up, that we've had multiple specialty crop grants to get to where we are today, is getting a bean common mosaic virus resistant yellow bean or Pirano bean. This bean will be resistant to the bean common mosaic virus and the bee curly top virus. So we're pretty excited about that, and that's something that's kind of new. I know the yellow beans are growing rapidly in popularity here, so we're excited to get that on the market as soon as we can. In Idaho, we're pretty blessed with a consistent water supply. We have a great irrigation system. Our farmers are pretty much insured water to finish out their crop. We're not at the mercy of the environment like other parts of the country or other parts of the world are. So that's quite an advantage for us. Yields are good and consistency is good. So that's just another reason why Idaho is a great place to produce seed, is because you're pretty much always insured to get a good crop. I've been married for about 9 years, and we have a 2.5-year-old and a 5-year-old, so those are my hobbies. We enjoy going to the park and playing games, and golf is a family favorite activity as well. And we're also really involved with our church. We've been in youth ministry for about 7 years, and I've really enjoyed working with young people too. A fun dish that I like to take to a friend's house or to a potluck is the mango black bean salsa. So it has the fresh mangoes with black beans and jalapenos and cilantro and kind of fruity, bright flavors mixed in with the beans. And people are often kind of surprised by that, and I get asked for the recipe over and over again. I've really enjoyed my time here. One of my favorite things is working with production agriculture again. It's been really fun to work with the farmers and get to go ride along in the tractor while they're combining beans and things like that. I really enjoy being back in the production side of things.